I get questions from you guys all the time, especially regarding if I remember any of the Johnny Test toys, or if I own any of the Johnny Test toys. And boy, oh boy, do I ever. To answer your question, they have been sitting here for a couple of months or so. So in this video, I'm finally gonna show you guys my collection of Johnny Test toys, but here's the deal to make this incredibly spicy. If you guys hit that thumbs up button right now, I will buy more Johnny Test little figures like these ones right here and unbox them on the channel. What do you say? It's all up to you guys. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, leave a like rating on the video, show this video a ton of support, and we'll do that. But in the meantime, let's check out what I have so far. So, let's start off with my absolute favorite of the bunch that I currently have right now. Not sure if this is my favorite figure of like whatever amount of figures there are. I don't even know if I have the, you know, the paper. Do you remember like going to buy them, these things, and then you have the package, and then in the package was of course the figure, and then there was this paper with every figure that you can possibly collect. I don't even know if I still have that, so it would it'd benefit me to, you know, get more so I could finally get that paper back and see what I am missing. I know I'm missing like a ton. There's probably like over 100, like 180 or something. Anyway, out of the bunch that I have, this is my personal favorite. It is Hoist the Johnny Roger from Hoist the Johnny Roger. And I absolutely love this one so much. He is just a little pirate. I love these figures so much. Look at him. He is a pirate. He's Johnny Roger. Absolutely love the color scheme for this pirate look and the gigantic boots that he's wearing for this little toy. Super duper cool. He's got the belt going, and he's got that little neck thing, the thing that you put on your neck, and even his little bandana has a little tie at the back. So I absolutely love this one. Probably one of the more normal ones, so that's probably why it's one of my favorites, but let's see what else I have. And speaking of normal, here is Season 4's winter outfit design. For anyone who did not know, throughout the series, like the whole series, I mean, of course, his winter attire has changed throughout the seasons, and this is specifically correspondent to Season 4. I might do a video on that one day, like the evolution of his winter outfits. So yeah, that's a good idea. I should probably do that one day. Anyway, Season 4's winter outfit. He's got the red hat, the plain red hat, no symbols on it. He's got the purple jacket, which this is a jacket predating Johnny's winter jacket from Season 5. So this is of course not as puffy or anything like that, but still it is not Johnny's winter jacket, the one with all the, you know, missiles, whatever you want to call it. So it is a different one in fact, and he is also wearing his regular pants. Unless they're not his regular pants, because in the toy these look like, you know, baggy snow pants rather than his regular pants. So I'm not sure what they did with the toy, but anyway, he also has some boots on, if you can notice, some winter boots and some mittens. So yeah, this one's super cool and I absolutely love it. And yeah, he's got that the hat detail with a little sag back here, as well as little lines going up in the hat at the bottom of it. So that's awesome. Let's check out the next figure that I have. You know the blue blur? This is the green blur. I don't know. So this is like, I'm guessing, a sick Johnny. He's very sick, and it looks like the wind is blowing through his hair because he's so sick. So he's just wearing his regular clothes, but he is green for whatever reason. It looks like he has Johnny-itis with all the red dots on his face. Oh, this poor guy. He even has red dots on the back of his head, if you can notice, which is pretty darn cool. And, oh, speaking of which, you see this little hole here. Well, there's little accessories you can get with the figures. It could either be a skateboard of such, or the Turbo Time scooter, aka Scoots. And I do own, I think I own some skateboards. I just don't know where they are. I don't know where they are. I'll try to find them though. But I do know where Scoots is. It's also right behind me. So this one's pretty neat. I do call it little Johnny-itis a little bit. but with, of course, some kind of a green skin. But the hair is pretty cool, going like flying backwards in the wind, which is pretty neat. And yeah, this one's pretty cool. The only issue is it's really hard to get him standing up because I have to lean him back on my display shelf. So this one's really hard to actually stand up, which some figures in this collection, not my collection, I mean this collection of toys, can be a little hard to stand up. Isn't that right, Comfort Cartoons?
Oh my god, you look just like me! You look just like me! I can't stand you!
Luckily, it's summer right now, and you don't have to fake being sick in order to get out of school. But Johnny missed the memo. My little bro is faking sick so he can get out of school. He is so tired right now. So this is Johnny in his regular attire completely, but his hair is a little bedhead mess, and he's got like dark eyelids, indicating that he's very tired and he is very sleepy. You know, this kind of reminds me of the face that he made in Rockabye Johnny when he woke up or something, you know? The hair's a complete mess. Yeah, I really do like this one. There is a normal Johnny Test one that I really do want, like just a regular one, like no specific costume or hairstyle or facial expression, just completely regular Johnny that I do really want to add to my collection. But so far, this is the only one I have that I could possibly call like the most normal looking Johnny Test. By that I mean, of course, completely regular attire, hairstyle, and facial expression. The only issue is calling this one the regular Johnny Test is that's all I have, just the regular attire, not everything else. So I do want to add the regular one to my collection, but so far this is the only one I have closest to that. Way too girly for me. Whoo! This is from Johnny vs. Smash Badger. Remember when he brought Smash Badger to life? He was like, don't touch the floor. If you do, I will seriously be harmed if you do, or something like that. So those are the little spring sneakers that he had, or they all had actually, that shiny diamond-like vest that they were wearing, as well as the shiny diamondy hat they were wearing. Of course, I'll be putting up some pictures on the screen when I'm talking about specific costumes that they've worn and that are in figure form in this collection here. So let's get a closer look. A little springy sneakers to take down Swamp Brain. And I actually don't remember, but was he wearing a blue shirt in the episode? That's pretty interesting. Unless that's part of the vest, I'm not sure. I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll look to see. So looks like the back of his shirt even has like little white dots. I know it's blurry, I'm sorry. So even the shirt has white dots, just like the vest, just like the hat. So I'm guessing it's actually part of the vest. So I'm pretty sure, because why else would he wear a shirt with also these same dots that are on the hat and the vest? So yeah, and of course the sneakers are different. The only thing that's regular is his pants. Not that face, look at him. He is really sussing somebody out. Let's take a nostalgic journey back to 2005, when Johnny Test first aired its first season. And in that case, we have Johnny Impossible. Oh, that was impossible to mess up. Johnny Impossible, he's right way up now. So this is also a pretty standard one. The only thing that's missing is, of course, the hair. But of course, yeah, this is Johnny Impossible. He has to wear his baseball helmet. So he does have some hair showing in the back. Regular attire, of course, with the regular Johnny Test outfit. The only thing is he's wearing his Johnny Impossible baseball helmet. So that's pretty neat. He's got the little logo on it with the baseball bat and the white circle, which might be a baseball for the little graphic, I'm not sure, but that'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it? So he's gonna go hit a home run, or he's gonna get hit. He's gonna go cry home to his mommy. Okay, let's see what next. Staying in the Season 1 realm, we have a color variant. If you don't remember, there were color variants of like every little figure, as well as some golden ones, which is pretty neat. It'd be really awesome to add at least one golden find in my collection, but of course they're all blind bags, so you don't know what you're getting into. But yeah, maybe we'll stumble on a blind bag if you guys support the video, and we'll get some more of these little guys. Anyway, we have Johnny Party Monster. So remember when he turned into like almost a zombie? He's bald, drooling, gross boy. So we got a color variant of him. He has red skin, a orange dress shirt, black shirt with a purple radioactive symbol, and lighter green pants, as you can see. You know that meme of that guy walking like this or something, you know, backwards, and he's got his cake showing? What if we somehow drew a zombie Johnny version of that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know what meme I'm talking about. Yeah, the only thing that's regular is his shoes. And we got Johnny Party Monster here. Whew, he got green eyes, and look at those teeth. Ugh, he's drooling out of his mouth and nose. He's got some lines on his head. Look at that. Look at his head. Yeesh. His arm is like really fat too. Only this one though, which is pretty interesting. This one is not. This one's completely normal. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? It looks like the sleeves on his dress shirts are just painted like his skin. So they're actually red in this one, which is pretty funny. Like they're just red. They don't. His sleeves don't even exist. I don't know. They do exist. They're just painted red here. Like look at that fat hand. It's so fat. With a PH though. Of course, there's a difference. Let's stick with some color variants for a little while longer, and we have Winter Johnny once again, but a color variant. So this is a good example of one that I own that I also have a color variant of. This one is like freezing blue. Everything is literally blue. He is freezing his ass off right now. Hat's blue, skin's blue, hair's blue, jacket's blue, mittens blue, pants dark blue, and boots blue as well. And his eyebrows are also, they're black, but they're frosty. That's a really cool detail. They're frosty, so they have a little bit of white on them. Not completely white, but they have a little bit of white on them. So that's really cool, because like this is a color variant that is like, wow, it kind of makes sense with the figure, because this figure is a winter-based one, and of course in winter it's cold, and then your little figure here will get cold in the winter. He's also cold right now, and it's summer. I gotta go to summer school. Okay. No summer school for Johnny today, or this time. He did his stupid, I don't know, makeup exam. No, they didn't do any. He just did a lot of stuff that Mr. Teacher Man forced him to do. It was funny. Now he's tarred and feathered. Anyway, yeah, this one's absolutely awesome. I do have 2 more color variants in my collection so far, so we'll see what they are momentarily. Woo! This one's awesome, I gotta say. This one's really cool. Yeah, anyway, let's see what we have next in line. Saving the color variants for last, which this is not last, but this is some kind of a Red Riding Hood-ish Johnny from, I'm assuming, Johnny's 100th episode. He lost his sheep. I can't see without my sheep. Or my glasses. So, this is like an old lady-ish Johnny. Possibly from the Little Red Riding Hood story. Where it's the grandma and then the big bad wolf kidnaps or whatever. Puts him in the closet. So he's got some hood going on, like, and also some kind of a bonnet, as you can see right there. And he's probably very tired, as you can see with his eyes. He's got that like pink eyeshadow on or whatever. And also some pink thing on his head, if you can see that. I'm not sure why. Anyway, he's got a gigantic bow that's wider than his freaking head, and his, big shirt has some stars on it. Stars, stars. 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 Now, if I could find my skateboards, this is one that'd certainly be riding. skating down at the sleeper bar. That's not the song, but here I go, gotta follow my dead beau. My bow died! Oh no! Anyway, let's check out the final figures that I own. That was a Sonic reference, just in case you didn't know. I'm Johnny Test, and this is my partner, Mr. White. Thank you, Johnny. And let's check out the 100-yard bash. So I believe this one is from, as I was just quoting, JTV from season 2. So we have a little like news reporter-ish type Johnny. He has a plaid black and red shirt, blue pants, and this is the only one so far with okay, not regarding winter outfits, because of course in winter you gotta wear boots. This is the only one so far that is wearing different shoes. So he's wearing like kind of dress shoes. These ones are burgundy, actually. Yeah, burgundy with a black base on them. Yeah, this one's really cool, but he has gray hair, much like Danny Phantom, so that's pretty cool. And speaking of which, actually just yesterday, the comic book for Danny Phantom came out, A Glitch in Time, and I actually bought it, so I might do an unboxing video on that, so stay tuned. That's going to be pretty cool. Anyway, he also has that little device that goes into your ear, active within this model, which is absolutely awesome to see this little aspect here, and it goes right into his ear. Of course, it is disconnectable, as you can see right there. I just disconnected it, there you can see, and you can of course put it back in his ear. There we go, it's back in. Now you can hear his, you know, what's going on in the 100-yard bash as they run into the wall. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. Of course, there's a color variant, so it's hard to tell with the color variants. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. And yeah, let's see the last one that I own in my collection. Okay, never mind. This is the second last one, because there is one more that was just hiding behind, which I didn't notice, so I was just, you know, counting wrong. Anyway, we got a cool Johnny from, I think Johnny Party Monster again. Not Johnny Potty Monster, I meant Johnny Party Monster. He needs some potties. But this one's a color variant. He's almost like a greaser, like a, you know, the greasers from back in the day. So he's got some cool greaser hair, completely in black, like a greaser. He's got his cool jacket shirt, also in black, white shirt, a really cool belt. This one's really unique, and some jeans and some gigantic shoes. See, they're just regular shoes, but like painted completely black. I just noticed. So yeah, this one looks exactly like a greaser. I can't not look at this and not see a greaser. I can't. I just can't see it, not see it. You got a funny, like, you know that emoticon? You like the, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, he's got that face going on. Yeah, I'm Johnny Bravo. Is this Johnny Test Bravo? Bravo Test? Is this, he's got my name? He's got my name? Who's got my name? But he has his own name. It's Johnny Greaser Test. This one's absolutely awesome to see. This is a color variant that I absolutely love. Even though it is a color variant, I absolutely love it because it looks just like a greaser, and it goes with the design of the figure so well, making it appear like a greaser. So if you ever want to see Johnny Test in like a greaser form, of course you couldn't see it in the show, but you can see it in figure form, and that's absolutely awesome too. See, super cool hair, absolutely love it. Look at that. It's almost like me. Anyway, let's see the actual final figure that I own. So here he was hiding behind. Of course, it makes sense he was hiding behind because he is in his underwear. So we have some really frigid, cold Johnny lying backwards, completely in his underwear, and he looks really cold. He's got dark blue hair with light blue stripes, which looks really cool. We know he's cold because his eyebrows has frost on them, although he is smiling. This pose kind of reminds me of when he was lying flat in on a bed table-ish thing, whatever they're called, in the lab, and it was from Johnny Monster Starter. This kind of reminds me of that, but he was also, wasn't he like strapped to the table? Maybe this actually reminds me of something else. Was it from Johnny in Black and White? I think it was. Wasn't it from Johnny's Test in Black and White, right? He was just laying backwards. Wasn't that it? I don't remember. I know it's from one of those two, right? Anyway, moving on. This is the only one so far in my collection where he does not have any shoes. He's got completely bare feet, and here's a pretty interesting detail. So his big toenails are painted dark blue, which is pretty neat. Kind of going with the show where they actually had fingernail designs on them. So you can see in characters like Hugh or Mr. Teacher Man, they actually had like fingernails on them. So that's a really cool design detail for them. In this case, it's kind of similar, showing that yes, we got unlike other characters, we got fingernails and toenails. You know how like the characters, they don't have, you know, fingernails on them all the time. It's just a funny detail that I noticed. Anyway, yeah, pretty cool. I like this one. Of course, he's super cold though, really cold. I wonder what kind of test they're putting him through. Is he like seeing how much? This is like the masochist test. How much could his body handle in like freezing cold temperatures with nothing but his underwear? Is that what's going on here, or is something else going on here? I don't even want to get into that. Anyway, this is the final minifigure that I own in my collection. Of course, you guys can change that, support this video, and we will unbox some more. We'll buy some more, find some more, and we'll check them out. But before I go, I do also have, it's not part of the figure line, but it is a shocking figure, which you can see right there. Oh, and of course I forgot to show off Scoots of the Time Scooter, and here it is right here, really cool. Wait a minute. I'm a monster! I'm ginormous, driving this giant bike thing. Whoa! Okay, enough. So this is the shocking figure. So if you have batteries, you can put the batteries in, you press his nose, and he shocks you. Anyway, this one's super cool. It's a more big figure. Well, actually, you know what? Let's get a scale. So here's regular, or I don't know, what do you call regular? Here's the shocking figure compared to the minifigures. Like, that's the scale of how big the shocking figure is. I do love the size of the shocking figure, but I also like the size of the minifigures. I like having something mini in the collection as well as something bigger in the collection. In this case, here he is. He's got a pressable nose. And when you press it, it'll shock you. I don't know where the shocker is, though. Oh, I think, wasn't this it? Because you're supposed to hold it like this or whatever. And then the shocker is these little 2 metal plates on the back of his leg. So I think that's the shocking unit. And you need a screwdriver in order to get him right here. Screwdriver in, get the screw out. This back plate on the back of his head, you can see the outline here, will come out. And then you replace the battery. And yeah, then you can shock yourself. You need one of those tiny circle batteries though, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. This one's hair is actually movable, kinda. Here, let me see. There you go. You can move the tips of his hair. The hair is like rubber, which is absolutely super cool to see. And of course, much like the regular little minifigures, you get to see a 3D look at Johnny's hair, which is absolutely awesome to see, because it's really hard to imagine a character like Johnny's hair in 3D, much like Timmy Turner, Danny Phantom. Those work much better in 2D, but then you see them in like video games like Nicktoons Unite, where it's like, whoa, that looks funny to see in 3D. So same goes with Johnny Test. Look at that, 3D, completely 3D. I do have a little funny story though. When I first got the shocking figure and my first wave of little figures back there, so it was 2019 in the dollar store. My family was going through some rough times. We didn't have anything to our names, but we killed some time because we didn't have a home to go to. And did I mention that? Yeah, I don't know. And for whatever reason, killing time because that's the only thing we could do. I was browsing the toy section, and lo and behold, we got like, I don't know how many boxes of Johnny Test things, probably like 5 or 4, 5 maybe including the shocking figure, I guess. And then I bought literally every box they had in there. Every single Johnny Test related item in the toy section was mine before anyone else got it. That was super cool. 2019, they still had this on the shelf in the dollar store. Of course, in my country. Anyway, so continuing the story, I had to go, of course, buy them and, you know, check them out in order to obtain them legally. So there was, how old was I? I was a teenager, probably 18, 19. How old was I in 2019? I don't know, probably around there, 18, 19. So there was this incredibly hot teenage girl there as well, and I had to like just be an idiot and buy some stupid toys. I was like, they're for someone else, not me. That's pretty much how it went. Anyway, that's my story. I still remember that story. It's so memorable to me because this is my first time owning any Johnny Test merchandise. And I remember no, I had this first, the DVD set. But let's say some kind of a toy instead. My first time owning some kind of a toy of my favorite show in the entire world. And I literally freaked out. I freaked out so bad in the store. Even my mom came and brothers came to be like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm freaking out here, look at this. I'm like, duh. Anyway, it's kind of similar to like when I first got WildBrain TV in 2022 and the revival came on TV. I was freaking out. I was literally freaking out when I saw an episode. I still remember the episode that first came on. It was Knowing Johnny Inside and Out. And then there was even little promos for the revival, which I also freaked out over. Good times, good times. You got nothing but memories. And judging by that certain video, this one right here, the best version of Johnny Test, our Johnny Test memories are very important to us. And as I just demonstrated, they most certainly are. Anyway, that is a good note to end this video on. So I just went through all of the Johnny Test toys that I have to my name. Actually, let me check if I have the skateboards quickly. I'm sorry, but I cannot find them. I cannot find them anywhere. I know where they are. I know what bag they're in, but I cannot find the bag. I know what's in the bag as well. It's it and a bunch of other crap. Like Lego Dimension stuff. But yeah, I can't find it. I know I have the skateboards though, but yeah, it would be cool to show them. But I'll do some more searching. Maybe I'll find them. Not sure. If I do find them, I'll put them a picture up. But if not, maybe if you guys want to see the next video where I buy some more, maybe I'll look for them and show them off in that video at the beginning. I don't know. I'm sorry. I literally can't find them. Wait. Never mind, that bag was full of DVDs. I thought there was stuff in there. Yeah, anyway. While digging though, I found this old trinket that I made in 2019 when my family and my aunt went to this plate painting thing where you could paint something on a plate or something or whatever you wanted. Ceramic, I guess, maybe. And the plates would burn it onto the paint onto the thing using some kind of a furnace. And I think I showed this actually really a long time ago in 2019. I might have shown this. But yeah, looks like I made this at one point in my life. And I spelled fiery wrong. That's actually how I always spelled fiery though. Fire, Y. That's how I always spelled it. I know that's not how you spell it, but that's just how I spell it. And if you see my lyric videos, obviously you know that. So I just made this thing, and that's pretty funny. It was weird, like painting on a surface like this. This is the shape of it. It goes inward, so that's really hard to, get the hang of. It's like a skate ramp. Not ramp, whatever. You know what I mean, if you've been to a skate park. Oh yeah, and on the back it says 2019 they put on it. With an exclamation mark and bullet points. Whoa! Anyway, I kind of forgot about this. Take a picture of me, Mom. I did it. Anyway, man, if I had a skateboard, woo! Anyway. So that was all my Johnny Test toys to my name right now. Of course, we'll probably get some more if you guys like the video enough. The only other thing I own is the DVDs, which are not technically toys, because you don't play with those. You can scratch the surface. Then you can't watch them. Then what's the point of them? Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave a like rating on the video. Thank you very much for your support, and let me know in the comment section below. Do you own the shocking figure, or any of the little figures right here? And if you do, which of the figures do you own, and which one of your collection is your personal favorite? Once again, my personal favorite is Hoist the Johnny Roger, but maybe if we get some more in the future, maybe I'll find a new favorite. Anyway, with that in mind, you can check out some more Johnny Test videos linked in the info below, and here's one that I would recommend to you, an unboxing video for Johnny Test the Once and Future Johnny, which I'll have an annotation up in the corner going around. And yeah, I did a video on this recently, a physical copy of the Once and Future Johnny. Super cool. I'm starting to collect some Johnny Test stuff now. I'm starting to be the biggest collector of Johnny Test. And I'm gonna beat up freaking Comfort Cartoons because he is not claiming my self-proclaimed title. I'm watching you, man. I'm watching you. He's literally the entire reason I'm doing collecting now. Anyway, on that note, I will most certainly hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay fresh.